Hey guys, welcome back to OceanGemTarot. Trying to fix this so it's not totally crazy, but looks like we're looking crazy today. So, welcome to all who is entering the room. Let's see if this helps maybe a little bit. I don't know. Whatever. All right, so today we are using the Gaia deck. So we have Thinking of You, A Loving Thought, Serendipity. And then we have the Search, Feeling Lost, Confused, or Lonely. Sorry about that, guys. And then we have Night Wind, Facing Fear, Subconscious Release, and Healing. So first we're going to get into, I'm going to do this read a little bit different. Because on the bottom of the deck, we have Evolution, which is Earth changes, climate changes, and transformation. We're going to see who this is who is thinking about you and thinking nice things about you, as well as then we're going to go into who exactly is feeling lost or confused. Is it you? Is it them? Who's feeling lonely? And then, seeing what this whole fear and the subconscious is about. I don't know, possibly, what's telling me is like somebody likes you, they want to approach you, but they're kind of afraid of their own thoughts in their head. Like they're stuck in their head and they're kind of confused. Somebody has a very codependent type energy and they're like, oh, I'm so lonely. So, ew, that's boring. I don't know. Codependent energies never really mixed well with me. Just because it's like, how can you plan on finding the right one when you're so stuck on just being with somebody? Sorry. I'm just saying. I get it to an extent, but at the same time, you have to be happy with yourself before you're happy with somebody else, right? Right. All right. So, which deck do we want to use? No, we're going to use this one because we haven't used it in a while. And I like it. It's one that we clarified with yesterday. All right, so who is this? They just said shuffle it again. Okay. I'm going to do this one, and then we're going to switch it up. Who is this that's thinking about you? That one wanted to come out. Loving thought and serendipity. Okay. All right, so I have another one. I'm going to use 3 different decks in this. Okay. Oh, somebody's in a transition. On the bottom, we have the Tower. You have the 2 of Wands, which is moving forward. The Magician in reverse and the Knight of Coins in reverse. Or Knight of Cups in reverse. My apologies. This person's moving forward. They got some choices in front of them. I feel like you guys have choices as well. But at the same time, somebody, like, the things that they want, it's like they're not really in their north node. They're in their south node, right? So it's like they feel like they're kind of in a woe is me type energy. Like they think the things that they're manifesting, they aren't coming in. It's kind of like they're being punished, right? That's how they feel. But at the same time, it's just because it's kind of like they're going in reverse instead of moving forward here. Does that make sense? It's like they want to move forward, but yet they're kind of stuck in this energy possibly of the past, right? But I don't know, like things are interrupted. They feel like things keep getting interrupted. That's kind of a gross energy. I just heard you take like 10 steps forward and like 6 steps back. Or what is it, like the 6 steps forward and 10 steps back? Something like that. It's like they're not making progression here. They're kind of stuck. Hey, Mojo, how are you? What is that? I feel like things are turning good in your favor, but what is this about feeling lost? Why is somebody lonely here? Who is this? We have the Knight of Swords in the reverse. They feel like they missed a chance with you. Like they wanted to move forward with you, but they might have missed that chance. They're kind of pissed off here. Somebody acts harder than what they are, and they're really like a marshmallow. Somebody that's really soft. I feel like that possibly might have turned you off. 10 of Cups. They want like a happy family, right? Somebody might want kids, or they're so focused on, this is why they're confused and they're lost. Because they're not focused, right? They're a follower. They're not a leader. They feel like they missed a chance with you and you moved on without them, right? And so they're thinking about this. And it's like they want a family, they want all this stuff, but they're so codependent that they don't even know themselves. Okay, what do we have sideways? The Judgment. They need to do some like self-evaluation or go through an awakening. I feel like they're still holding on to the past, and they're not forgiving of the past, and they keep on doubting themselves here, right? They keep repeating the same mistakes, and they're like ignoring the things that they need to do because they don't want to put in that self-work here, right? So that's why they feel like they're being punished, because they want this family, they want this thing, but yet it's not coming in. Things keep interrupting it because they keep looking back at the past. I feel like you guys have already moved on. There's something that's stagnant. It can't move forward. They need to go through this transformation here. They might be 45, or 45 might be significant. 9s, which is kind of like a completion. It's kind of like they have this whole perception of things, but it's really just an illusion because they don't want to face the things that's inside of them. Sideways. The Page of Swords. What is sideways? The Queen of Swords. Facing fear, subconscious release and healing. I feel like this is what they need to do, and this is where like you've already done, right? Like you're very chatty, you're very clever. It's like you've gone through the things that you've needed to go through, right? And things don't scare you anymore. Like you've done your healing, and this person still needs to do their healing. It's this forgiveness and just releasing what's binding you within your subconscious here. With the Queen of Swords sideways, it's kind of like you're very honest. You might be very quirky, and that's kind of what makes you stand out from the rest, and that's why you keep staying on their mind. But at the same time, this person isn't. Like they're not honest. I feel like they're not honest with themselves, right? They're very pessimistic. They don't have good communication skills. They try to manipulate people. And I feel like that's the thing, like, if they feel if they're themselves, then the stuff that they want is not going to come in. That makes no sense. If you're constantly like a negative Nancy or a negative Ned, it doesn't, things aren't going to be there. I feel like, what is this? The Emperor, but it's sideways. Whatever this masculine energy is like they need structure. They want to be dependable, but at the same time, they abuse their power. They have mommy or daddy issues, right? And they're not flexible. So how can they expect this to go well? And I feel like that's part of their healing here. They have past childhood wounds that they need to heal. I just heard envious. It's kind of like they're envious of you. And it didn't work out because you guys noticed that it wasn't going to work out. I think from like the beginning, so you moved on, like whatever this was. I don't know if you guys went on a date or if you're in a relationship, but you know it's not going to work because you see this negative traits. So like somebody says one thing, but yet they're doing another here. And they're constantly needing reassurance. They're constantly needing somebody to baby them or mommy them versus standing in their own. That is very unattractive. This person could have been an only child. So they're used to being coddled. But dude, you're fucking grown. Grow up. We have the High Priestess in reverse. whoever this is, if you're still dealing with them, there's going to be a lot of betrayal, or they constantly, as like the wounded bird, they're always feeling betrayed. They need that constant, it's okay. What in the world? 5 of coins. And I feel like they also might try to act like they have more than what they have, but they're really kind of in a financial hardship, right? They're struggling here. I don't know if this struggle is just an emotional struggle or actual financial struggle here. I feel like it's a bit of both. But it's kind of like they're pissed off of the world, that they portray that they're happy. And they're like, I don't want negative energy around me. But yet they're negative, right? This is somebody that comes in and tries to love bomb you, and everything is totally different than as they betray. And I feel like you guys have picked up on it, and you just kind of cut the cord and moved on, right? When somebody says everything that they want, they're trying to say it, but yeah, it's really, in reality, it's like they're just a very lost, lonely person. But I don't know. I think it's kind of like a little manipulation factor here. Trying to be somebody they're not, because they are not this person due to the fact that they haven't done their healing. So they're constantly doubting themselves, or they're very possessive, or clingy, or you know what I mean? Not wanting to face the truth that they need to see within themselves. So they need multiple people around them to give them that pat on the back, or, you know, it's okay. I feel like you guys see through it. Or if this is you, you're being seen through. I'm not trying to sound rude, but it is what it is. Somebody definitely needs to do some healing. Tap into that creativity. There's something new that's coming in, right? Some of you guys need to carry amethyst or wear amethyst, because that's big on transformation. It's going to help with your confidence. And definitely with your certainty of things. 6 might be significant. 5s might be significant. Somebody could be 56 and as well as 33, which is healing, which is like reconnecting with your true nature here. Knowing who you are, so you don't have to false, and you don't need that acceptance from other people, because you're true in who yourself and who you are, right? Somebody needs to just embrace themselves. Do some healing. It'll be all right. Let's see. What else do we have about this read? What is it that they need to know? Okay. I have another one. Awesome. I dig it. So there's the 3 of coins, the Ace of coins that is sideways, as well as the Hanged Man. There's definitely, like, I feel like you guys are focusing on building with someone, building together. This could be teamwork. It could be a work environment. I feel like that's where your focus really is, right? With the Ace of coins sideways, somebody definitely missed a chance, but there's a new opportunity for you. There's a new adventure that you're going on. So you're not really focused on this here, right? I feel like you've already done your shadow work. There's things that, you know, you've released, and you're not sitting here stuck, and you're not going to sacrifice yourself for the happiness of others. Does that make sense? That makes sense. You guys know. You be true to yourself, which will require more coffee. Yes. I'm with you, Mojo. That's what I'm about to do. Actually, don't give me a line. I'm going to have a protein shake and then some more coffee. And then life will be great. You know what I want to do? Let's grab... I want to see what this is, since this kind of turned out to be a love reading. And then we're going to get a little more insight on this. And then we're going to grab some oracle cards. And I'm about to be all like prom dress, because I got to pick people up. Had to work. What else do we have about this situation? Is there anything that they need to know? Because we're going to get into the situation deck. Just because it's fun and we haven't used it in a while. But reality situation, we haven't had a love reading in a while. And I guess this is kind of what's going on. But I don't feel like you guys are sweating it, so because you're securing yourself. What else do we need to know? Okay, do we have any more? Okay, I have 2 more. Okay, thank you. Those things flew out. They're like 1, 2, 3. So let's put these in order here. This one, and this one. I feel like those need to be switched. I can't see them yet. I like it. We have the clock, old school. Ooh, that was 2. Addiction and engagement ring. What the hell? The ship, the sword and the rose, and the mask. Ooh, that's fun. We have Cupid's arrow, having faith. Love is coming. Surprise, invitation, and struck by love. Some of you guys might be being love struck soon, for all my singles out there. Even for those who are in a relationship, if you're planning on leaving a relationship, right? I feel like once you do, I feel like there's something better in store for you. So don't stay in anything stagnant, because if it's stagnant, it's not growing, especially if you're not happy. I mean, if you've been with them a long time, do some counseling or something like that, because it may reignite your love. But if you know, like, they're just a piece of shit and they're cheating on you or whatever the case might be, what's the point? Pick up your self-esteem off the ground. Move along. That just pissed somebody off. Clock, needing time, cycles and taking time to heal and progressing. If you guys just left somebody, this could be like you're just needing time to get over this. But I feel like this is this other person. They need to actually heal and take time away instead of trying to be out in the dating world, because it's clear they're not ready. Or they may just need to grow the freak up a bit. Old school, outdated thinking, conditioning, replaying events over in your head. They're rewinding the cassette tape here and just replaying it over and over, because they've been conditioned. Like I said, they need to heal those childhood wounds. I feel like this definitely was somebody that was babied a lot, so they expect you to baby them. Somebody needs to grow up. Somebody's very codependent here with addiction. They have obsession and restraint, possession and control, and emotional blockages. Well, that's definitely like confirmation here. Because who needs that? It's like if there's a chain locked around them. They need to clear out those blockages here, especially if they're like very possessive or like obsessed here. They have that codependent energy where they're in one relationship from another relationship to another relationship, and it's like a broken cycle. You know what I mean? And they're just like, I'm meant to be married. I'm meant to be for somebody. Dude, really? How about you be meant to be with yourself and do some healing instead of, focusing on somebody else to complete you and make you happy? If you're not already complete, somebody else is going to make you complete. Period. Point. Period. It's just not going to happen, because nobody else is going to play freaking Build-A-Bear, especially not somebody that's complete within themselves. Nobody has time for that shit. Not to be rude, but it's true, right? Heal yourself so that way you're ready and you're fully grounded and rounded for a relationship that's going to come in, or you're going to keep getting broken ass shit over and over and over. Hey, TT, how are you? Hey, Tony Tenderoni. And we have the engagement ring, which is a higher commitment, eternity, partnership, and union and completion. I don't know. Somebody may try to smooth somebody that's trying to leave them with an engagement ring here. But at the same time, I mean, maybe they're saying they want a higher commitment, but they don't. Maybe that is what you want, is a higher commitment, but you're not going to downgrade yourself or settle for less than what you deserve, right? Cutting ties. The ship has sailed. Definitely. Somebody also may have an obsession with Pirates of the Caribbean. I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did. Receive what you need, progression and arriving. I like it. Cutting ties and moving the freak on, guys. I dig it. I feel like that's you. The sword and the rose, clarity and truth, revelations, honor and protections, and determination. You guys are completely rounded with yourself, your head, your heart. You know what it is you want. You know the truth in situations. You see through the bullshit. I dig it. And it's like you're going to honor and protect yourself, and as well as those things that you want. So you're not sitting here settling for less than what you deserve, or just being like, okay, well, they're okay, so I'm going to stay with them because I really want to be with somebody. Ew, why? You can be good all by yourself, right? Just like you can be bad all by yourself. So why have somebody else there that's going to drag you down if it's not what you want? That's like being toxic to yourself. Mask, hiding true feelings, pretending and deluded, gaslighting and personified. Well, there's your answer. This person will definitely gaslight you because they're going to haunt their true feelings. I think they don't honestly even know their true feelings. But there's something about you that they try to dilute, because there's something about you that they're kind of envious of, because they're not that way. And I feel like they're not that way because they've never truly done their healing. So the things that stand out about you that everybody loves, I don't know if even if it's your intuitive nature or things like that, they're going to try to downplay it or dilute it or make you water down yourself. But I don't feel like you guys are having it, because you know that there's something else out there. This next person that comes around, next person after, I don't know. Sometimes if you're in the dating world, you got to go through them to come to them, right? It's like next, lots of first dates, because honestly, there's a lot of broken ass people out here that expect somebody to coddle them. Soul connections, partnerships, soul contract, and a life partner. Love is coming, surprising, and love stuck. So I feel like there is definitely something coming in here, but I definitely think that you guys have a positive mindset and you're more focused on your money. And like, if it comes around, it comes around. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But you're not going to sit here and waste your time with somebody that's not for you, right? Positive mindset, manifestation, gratitude, and bliss, blessings. And then we have the butterfly here, evolving and growth, the next phase, healing your inner child and releasing the past. I feel like you guys have done this, and this is something that somebody needs to do, because they have definitely a lack of confidence here. That's gross. It says not enough. They feel like they're not enough, right? They're in their ego, they're in their fear, they're frustrated, and they're self-sabotaging. So who needs that shit around them? Gross. I know that over here, we're not having it, are we? Nope. Because we're fully grounded and rounded. And if not, that's what we're working on doing, and doing the self-work, because that's what we do. Just playing. But no, for real, it's true. Yeah. And we focus on self. We're going to use these for oracles. We haven't used them in a long time. I feel like we need to. There is a full moon coming up on the 21st. You guys might want to look at it. It's new moon in Aquarius. Oh, and also Pluto. I'm going to get into that too. I'm going to get into that in our next read. Pluto is moving in just on. It's going to be there for 20, whatever, some on 200. I don't know. I got to look back at my notes. But anyways, it's amazing. So you guys will dig it. I'll get into that. Next time I'll bring my spiral so I have my astrology notes. But it's in my room. What else do we have for the collective? Okay. What else do they need to know? Any more? That's a lot. So that's what we're going with. Be bold. Make the first move. I like it. Answers you need are coming. And then we have, let me get all these out. It's a time for healing. If you guys have not already, this could be you or the other person, or you may still be in the process of healing from a very toxic relationship. And if that's the case, go on and do your healing. I support you fully. Surrender to the divine, the full moon. I dig it. Believe in the impossible, the blue moon. Fairy climax approaches. Your commitment is being tested. You and your loved ones are very safe, so don't think that you're not. Don't let pride get in your way, and the end of a tough cycle approaches. That's exciting. I dig it. So on that note, I'm going to skedaddle. Depending on what time I get home will depend on if we do another read and how my kids are acting, because if they're loud, it makes it impossible. So I am open for personals. All the information is in the description area. If this read comes to you, it's for you. Take what resonates and leave the rest, because these are timeless readings. So, yeah, if you haven't already subscribed, subscribe and turn on that notification bell. Make it say ding. That way you guys know when I'll be on again next. As well as hit the like button. Equal exchange of energy. If you want these readings to, have more to do with the things you're going through, it's an equal exchange of energy is what it is. If you're new to tarot, there you go. If you're not, you already know. So yeah, you guys stay epic, stay fabulous, stay blessed, and I'll see you again. Namaste.